species.
Well, I don't know. I'm feeling like slightly mauled in all this, because as you know, I'm the purveyor of a mathematically precise theory, which, as you know, cannot be laid out in the time remaining before this group. So I'm being thrashed because it's known that I will not bring up the big guns, and so I have to sit and listen to this. The reason I don't buy the idea that this is simply one more Renaissance or one more Gothic revival is because these processes have occurred faster and faster, these breakthroughs to novelty. So it's just not that they happen, it's that they happen faster and faster, and whatever James Lovelock's affinity for something happening 65 million years ago, a few things of high interest have happened since, like everything having to do with the human world. And when you look at human history and technology and the spread of peoples and genes and so forth and so on, it's clear that we have reached some kind of limit. Maybe you get one more Renaissance before you slam into the wall, but not a dozen, not 100. This is not the Renaissance. This is not the rise of Rome. This is the final global crisis.
Yes,
and the objective data supports that.
I know, but it's so provincial, Terence. I mean, there's a sense in which this millenarian vision is a product of a historical model that grew up within one branch of human consciousness, the Judeo-Christian Islamic branch. There's a sense in which you could argue that all this is a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Having unleashed these millenarian visions, our history has been driven by millenarian visions, which has actually empowered and directed the discovery of America, the opening up of the New World, the development of the atom bomb, the rise of science and technology. Most of the things that are actually creating the crisis are man-made. And therefore there's a sense in which this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And even if we collide into this wall of history here on Earth, I find it quite incredible that the rest of the solar system is just going to shut up shop and go out of business, let alone the galaxy, let alone the clusters of galaxies.
And here's a man who thinks the sun is alive.
Well, all right. The sun could undergo a tremendous transformation. I'll concede the entire solar system to you. But that leaves an awful lot else. The rest of the galaxy.
Take it. I'll settle for the solar system. The galaxy can take care of itself.
Well, no, it can't, you see, because we now move. This is what I mean about provincial thinking. First of all, it's limited to a tiny fraction of the cosmos. And I see the same problem with Teilhard de Chardin. Is the omega point just about human destiny on Earth, or just the destiny of the Earth, or even the solar system? Or is it about the entire cosmos, countless trillions of galaxies, stars everywhere, incredible? I can't believe that the extinction of human life on Earth, the kind of transformation you're talking about, even the implosion of the entire solar system is going to set up more than the most minute ripples throughout even our galaxy.
Well, but implicit in that objection is that you really think those galaxies are there. You really believe that there are millions of light years of space and time filled with spiral galaxies. That could all be scrim. The true size of the cosmic stage is a hotly debated subject even among the experts.
All right, but
and when you say it's too local, then you attack it if one takes the other position and say, but then how can you possibly believe that it's universal? Well, you only have two choices, either what you disdainfully call provincialism or what you disdainfully call universalism. It's got to be one or the other. I am uncomfortable with the universal thing myself. However, I also am uncomfortable with the idea that the universe, as described by Newtonian astronomers, should just be absolutely unchallenged. This anthropocentric principle that they've begun to allow into their deliberations suggests that, maybe the stars aren't as fixed in their courses as we imagine, and that somehow events on the Earth could have a kind of cosmic significance. I mean, I'm just speculating. I'm not wedded to this.
Well, let me first I'll deal with my other objection to millenarianism as proposed by you.
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah, we have to get
Okay, very quickly. The true millenarian vision and the apocalyptic tradition is more like what Ralph says. It's a period. It's not a total. Everything suddenly disappears in a blinding light. It's a period of transformation followed by a millennium, a period of the kingdom of heaven on earth.
Right.
Now that, I think, is something that's lacking from your vision. At least you don't think beyond this 2012.
No, I would
I'm interested not in
the term eschatonic or something like that.
Yours is much more absolute.
Yes, right.
Now, I'm more inclined to traditional millenarianism, like Ralph is, a transitional period followed by some kind of kingdom of heaven on earth. And what I think the kingdom of heaven on earth could involve is, first of all, psychedelics, secondly, the revival of animism, thirdly, mathematical objects visible to all through computers, and fourthly, communication with the stars, so that through conscious communication, a network of consciousness begins to link up far beyond the Earth to other stars, other galaxies, along the lines we were discussing last night. 1,000 years to effect this linking up of consciousness throughout the entire cosmos, at the end of which the true and absolute eschaton might be possible. Right now, it would be confined to Earth, or at least the solar system.
Well, the only difference you and I have on this is I think that this 1,000 years should be scaled back by 2 orders of magnitude. It's 10 years. It's from 2002 to 2012, and you will have your psychedelic legality, your cured AIDS, your orgies, your food for everyone. The millennium will dawn, I think, sometime around 2002 or 3 or something like that. But it doesn't last 1,000 years. That was a naivete by virtue of the prophecy being made in a different era of the compression of time. It will then build quite naturally toward the revelation of the eschaton sometime around 2012. What do you think?